Okay, before the day is over, you could be a mega rich history maker. It's possible. About as possible as being struck by lightning, but hey. Tonight's Mega Millions jackpot is now at least $660 million, the third largest jackpot in the history of the lotto. You should know the odds of winning are roughly 1 in 302 million. So actually, it's easier to get struck by lightning. But let's bring in Jake Harris, the player relations manager for the Michigan Lottery, to give us some winning strategies. Because, Jake, people don't want to just hear about it. They don't want to just talk about it. They want to be about it. So if somebody wins, this would be, again, the third largest jackpot in Mega Millions history, the 9th largest in U.S. history. Why play if the odds are so stinking staggering?
Well, I think when you purchase that ticket, you're purchasing a dream. You're holding that ticket. You're thinking about all the things you could do with that money. And, the only guarantee with the lottery is that you can't win if you don't play. So you've got to take a chance to win. We've had our fair share of winners in Michigan, including a $1 billion jackpot winner back in 2021. And, there's a chance you could win. But if you don't buy a ticket, there's no way you're going to win a prize at all. Was
that $1 billion winner a single person, or did they pool money together with their family or coworkers?
It was actually a small group of family members that won that prize and shared it.
Is that the best way to increase your odds?
I think when the jackpot gets up this high, we see a lot of folks that do that. And my recommendation to people who, have a lottery pool at work is to always put in the money, because you don't want to be the one left working if, your group does happen to win and you didn't pay for your ticket that week.
I have a friend, and every time there's a big lotto, I say, okay, or Mega Millions or anything, I say, okay, you need to go play again, because she never played and she picked the winning numbers, but she never actually played. And I said, girl, you have an intuition, but are there actual numbers that are more likely to be picked than others? Give us some insider tips here.
I think the great thing about lottery games, all the drawings are random. There's no way to predict what numbers are going to be drawn or what's more frequently going to be drawn. As far as what players like to play, we see people that like to play birthdays or years that people were born, ages, things like that, numbers that are important to them, or people just play an easy pick. It's a randomly generated ticket, and we see a lot of those as well. It kind of takes, the stress maybe of deciding which numbers are going to be lucky out of it. And a lot of people choose to play that way.
Yeah, just shoot your shot. Roll the dice, as they say. Okay, so if somebody did get the winning numbers, this next winner for this Mega Millions, what is the first thing they should do? Let's really dream. Let's vision board. I've got the lucky ticket in my hand. What's next? Do I call my lawyer? Do I call my attorney? Do I call my cousins and say, don't call me again?
It's a little bit different in every state. I can tell you that in Michigan, we recommend the first thing you do when you get that ticket is sign the back of it, put your name on that ticket. That's an important piece. And then, what people do from there is really up to them. We've heard from folks that have called a lawyer or attorney. A lot of people want to consult with a financial advisor before they make their claim. In Michigan, you have 1 year from the date of the drawing to claim your prize. So there's no rush. You get your ducks in a row, decide what you want to do, and take your time. I think don't rush into anything, I guess, would be my biggest advice to anybody who wins.
And don't be blabbing it everywhere. Just keep it to yourself. And so you got that money in your bank account, and then go on a nice trip and disappear.
We hear from all kinds of people. Some people want to tell everybody, and some people want to tell nobody.
Yeah, I would just be a little quiet about it. Okay.
I think I would
Thank you, Jake.
Thank you.
Oh, the next Mega Millions drawing is tonight at 11 Eastern, 10 Central Time. I have to tell you that. But what's up, Mitch?
Very important. I think you could go to an undisclosed location and then announce that you had won. Hey, everybody, you see this beach behind me? It's because I won the lottery.
It's because I bought it.
Not going to be around for a while. Yeah, that's right. I own it, right?
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.